Officials of the Ghana Revenue Authority (GRA) have shut down 4 branches of the Palace Mall. Those affected branches at Laboni, Spintex, Atomic Runabout, and Weja. They were closed for non-compliance with the authority's e-VAT invoicing system. According to the GRA, a number of selected shops have deliberately failed to issue VAT invoices electronically when customers walk in to make purchases. The GRA says failure of these shops to abide by its directive signal that they are under declaring tax. At the GRA authority says businesses that were closed occurred as a result of their reluctance to respond to invoices sent to them by clients. According to her, several companies were issued a number of reminders to which they ignored, and that is what caused their shops to be closed. She made this known in an interview with TV Africa's Nana Kuju Opon.
Number of malls and other supermarkets being closed. Please, what is all this about? Can you please elaborate a little on that?
All right, thank you. So, the Ghana Revenue Authority is carrying out an exercise to sanitize the VAT regime in Ghana. So, the first thing that we did was to carry out what we call an invigilation exercise, a VAT invigilation exercise. With this exercise, what we are doing is that we are stationing officers physically at the premises of taxpayers, VAT registered taxpayers, to ensure that they are one issuing the VAT invoice, and for people who are paying the VAT to ensure that those people are also collecting their VAT invoices. So our officers are stationed at the point of sale in these retail shops to enforce the issuance of VAT invoices to clients. What we noticed was that some taxpayers were not issuing invoices to clients, so we closed some of them down. Some were not registered for VAT, we closed them down. Some were infringing on the law in other ways, we closed them down as well. So that's the first part of the exercise. The second part is that we are introducing what we call the e-VAT system. This system allows the Ghana Revenue Authority to merge its IT system with the invoicing system of taxpayers. In this regard, if you are a taxpayer and have a system that issues invoices, our system will be linked to yours so that we have visibility of your invoicing system. So what is happening is that some 50 taxpayers in the first phase of this exercise were supposed to be migrated onto our system. Most of the businesses have done so, and we are working with them well. Some other businesses had not done so in spite of several reminders and engagements. And so we moved to close down these businesses in order to get them to comply. What I'd like to say is that the Ghana Revenue Authority does not take delight in doing that. Most of the time, what we do is that we follow processes, we make sure that we give businesses enough time, we do a lot of engagement and encouraging businesses to comply. These businesses were not complying after several of these reminders, and that is why we moved to close them down.
Okay, please, with regards to this, you related it to that of the e-VAT system, right?
Yes.
But with regards to the invoice, the manual one that you issue, you did not speak of the authority giving them several reminders. What you spoke about was that since they did not listen to the orders or go according to the orders, it ended up that their companies or their companies or their enterprises had to be closed down. So please, is it a deliberate action with the first one? Is it that
with the VAT invigilation exercise, is that what you are talking about?
Yes, please.
Okay, so the law says that every VAT registered taxpayer should issue an invoice for every taxable sale or service that he provides. That's what the law says. And a failure to issue a VAT invoice means that you have infringed on the law, and then sanctions should apply. the law also says that once you are carrying out a taxable activity, you should register to charge VAT. So, for instance, for TV Africa, for every sale that you make, for every service that you provide, you issue VAT invoices and make sure that you remit the amount to government. So if for some reason you fail to do that and we find out there are sanctions that apply, we will remind you, we will tell you that you should